I am not worried at this point about the impact on the election. I'm worried about the impact on families, and I'm worried about the impact on our first responders. I'm worried about the impact on our economy and on transportation. The election will take care of itself next week.
On the eastern coast of our nation, a lot of people are enduring some very difficult times. And our hearts and our prayers go to them as we think about how tough it's going to be there.
President Obama canceling a series of campaign events, convening a conference call in the Situation Room, holding a bit of a press conference in the briefing room at the White House about Hurricane Sandy today, and there you see him in the Oval Office. And then you saw Governor Romney talking about efforts on the East Coast as this hurricane comes ashore. Let's bring in our panel to talk about the convergence of all things hurricane. Jonah Goldberg, at-large editor of National Review Online, syndicated columnist Charles Krauthammer, and Kirsten Powers, columnist for the Daily Beast. Charles.
Well, he says he's not concerned about the impact on the elections. I'm sure he's very sincere in that. But it's a little odd that he shows up in the briefing room where he hasn't shown up in the briefing room for about, what, a month and a half on Libya or for anything else for that matter. And then you get the photo ops of him in the Situation Room deploying, I guess, the utility crews who will restore power all over America. Whereas you would think he might want to use the Situation Room and have convened high-level people during the 9 hours where our people were under attack in Benghazi. It's hard to look at this playing the president, playing the commander-in-chief on what's a natural disaster that really doesn't require a lot leadership from the White House. It's up to the governors mostly. The White House and the president release money. That's about all that they do. And he's really good at releasing money and pretend that it isn't about politics. He wants to use this to show himself in command. And I think he might actually be the beneficiary of the fact that all national attention is drawn away for 3 days. Romney clearly had the momentum. It had slowed down, but it was still heading in his direction. It's not clear what happens when the country sort of wakes up out of this in 3 days and restarts attention on the campaign, whether that momentum will be gone or not. I mean, that's an open question.
You think that that's true, that freezes the race and somehow benefits President Obama?
Well, it benefits Obama because he can look presidential. He can go into the briefing room. He can rise above the fray. Romney can't attack him. Nobody's talking about Libya. Of course, nobody's talking about Libya anyway,
yeah,
for us.
Really? I mean, Kirsten, really? Do we have to cross that today?